Hi, I'm Christina Trauthwein. I'm Editor-in-Chief of Hotel Business, and I am here with Kirk Pederson, and he's the President of Sightline Hospitality. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, big announcement, Kokua Hospitality and Filament Hospitality joined forces, and you've launched a third-party management company called Sightline Hospitality, which I see you have well branded there, like the orange. So tell me a little bit more.
Well, we actually started this process like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, with Kokua Hospitality really wanting to find another group to merge with to create scale.
Okay.
And the reason for scale is if you want to have all those bells and whistles of a third-party management company that is qualified to manage for the institutions, you need to have scale to be able to afford all the people, right, that you need to provide those services. So we started looking a couple years ago, went through probably 4 or 5 different companies, lengthy discussions with those companies, and we landed on Filament. And the reason we landed on Filament is because these guys get marketing.
So what expertise do they bring to the table?
Yeah, it's marketing, other than being really nice guys.
Yeah, that's important though.
Yeah, it was really an example of all of the stars aligning. They had an office in San Francisco and New York. We had an office in San Francisco and New York. They like to do hotels in Hawaii too. We have a regional office in Hawaii as well. So it was a really good fit for people. And their focus was marketing, branding, marketing, storytelling. How do you make an emotional connection with the guest? And as you know, that's become so important in our business.
Storytelling is everything, emotional connections, everything, experiential travel is everything. So I would assume that's part of the reason you did this now, is the continuing demand for experiential.
It is, and I know people have been branding experiential travel, and it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to really do it.
Okay.
We're doing it.
So how do you define it?
It's really, again, making that emotional connection with the consumer in the given market that the hotel is in.
Okay.
And so an example for doing that, right, and we have a property that we manage that's on the North Fork of Long Island. We are able to connect guests with oyster farmers, with local fishermen, with a gin distillery, with all, really unique, and the wine country out there is fantastic.
Absolutely.
But instead of just saying to people, oh, hey, it's great to come here because you can visit all these places, we actually get our guests or give our guests the opportunity to meet one-on-one with these wineries, to meet one-on-one with, with the farmers, and to really, they're really big into farm farm to table.
So you're really immersing yourself in the local surroundings.
That's right. And we've created a position within the hotel that only focuses on those local connections, the connections with the guests, our Instagrammable moments, our TripAdvisor reviews. Like, if you're not doing that today, you're missing out, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you off camera later what hotel that is.
Yeah.
Okay. What makes Sightline new and different from other management companies, and what do you plan to do to ensure the success?
Well, I think the difference is Kokua and Filament were really born out of ownership groups who wanted to control the management experience. That's why both of these companies were formed. We still kind of operate with that DNA. We are a true third-party operator, but we operate for independent owners, for their business plan, for their idea. We have a lot of owners that come to us with new brands that haven't been tested before, but they need a manager to actually execute their vision. Sightline, vision. So that's what we do, right? We're a little bit different than everybody else. We're not tied to a specific brand. We love working with all the brands, but we love independent hotels too. Depends on the market you're in, depends on what kind of ownership group you're working with, what their hold requirements are, their return requirements are. So we're very flexible, right? Our contracts are terminable upon sale, right? We don't lock you up. We're that group that's going to get in there, roll up our sleeves, really work on the investment in the hotel with you to maximize your returns. That's what we do. Again, we're not tied to a specific program or a brand or anything else.
Great. Thank you so much.
Sure.